Have you ever found yourself waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., wondering why you're awake when the rest of the world seems to be sleeping? It might feel random, but it's not. Those early hours are special. They're quiet, undisturbed, and full of potential. They give you a chance to focus on yourself before the day begins, to take control of your mindset, and to set the tone for everything that follows. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what to do during this time to make it count. These simple but powerful actions can help you start your day feeling focused, positive, and ready to take on whatever comes your way. It's not about doing more, it's about doing the right things to feed your mind, strengthen your body, and set your purpose for the day ahead. So, if you've ever wondered why you wake up during these hours, or what you should do with that time, stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear plan to turn those early hours into your most productive and inspiring moments. Let's get started. Number 1, reflect and listen to yourself. If you've ever woken up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., you've probably wondered why. Maybe you thought it was just a random thing, or maybe you were frustrated, wishing you could just fall back asleep. But I'm here to tell you that waking up during these early hours might be one of the most valuable opportunities you'll ever have. It's a time when the world is quiet, distractions are gone, and you're left with something most people rarely make time for: yourself. Now, I know what you're thinking. I should just go back to sleep. And sure, sleep is important. But there's something uniquely powerful about the stillness of these early hours. In this quiet, you're given the chance to reflect, to listen to the thoughts and ideas that often get drowned out by the noise of everyday life. Reflection isn't just sitting in silence, it's intentional. It's about asking yourself meaningful questions, questions that lead you to clarity, direction, and growth. Questions like, what is working in my life right now? What isn't working? What changes do I need to make to get closer to my goals? The beauty of these questions is that they help you take an honest look at where you are and where you want to go. Too often, we rush through life without ever taking the time to pause and check in with ourselves. We get caught up in the chaos, the to-do lists, and the daily grind. But when you take the time to reflect, you gain perspective. You can identify areas where you're thriving and areas where you might need to make adjustments. But reflection is also about more than just problems and solutions. It's about celebrating progress. You've come a long way, and it's essential to recognize that. What victories, big or small, have you experienced? When you take time to appreciate your progress, it builds confidence. Confidence that fuels you for the journey ahead. I remember a time in my life when I was simply busy. I woke up each day, rushed through my tasks, and went to bed exhausted. Yet I wasn't seeing the growth I wanted. That's when I realized I wasn't reflecting enough. I wasn't asking myself the tough questions, and I wasn't taking the time to celebrate my achievements. It wasn't until I started carving out time in those quiet hours to reflect that things began to shift. I gained clarity. I identified what was holding me back and what needed to change. Most importantly, I made better decisions. Decisions that aligned with my values and goals. So what I want you to do tomorrow morning, if you wake up in those early hours, is simple. Don't reach for your phone. Don't turn on the TV. Instead, sit quietly. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Let your mind settle. Then ask yourself, what do I need to focus on today to move closer to my goals? Listen carefully. The answers you receive may surprise you. They might give you new clarity about what's truly important. This is the power of reflection. It's not a waste of time. It's an investment in your future. And those few moments of stillness might just be the most powerful part of your day. Reflect and listen to yourself, because in those quiet moments, you'll find the clarity that leads to success. Number 2, define your purpose for the day. Let me ask you a question. How often do you wake up, go through the motions, and realize halfway through the day that you've been busy, but not effective? That's what happens when you don't have a purpose guiding you. Purpose is powerful. It's like a compass. Without it, you wander. With it, you move deliberately toward the things that matter most. And when you define your purpose at the start of the day, before the world begins to pull you in 1,000 directions, you take control of your time, your energy, and your focus. Now, defining your purpose for the day doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't require hours of planning or a perfect strategy. It starts with one simple question. What do I want to accomplish today? Notice I didn't ask, what do I need to do? That's different. Purpose isn't about tasks, it's about meaning. It's about identifying the things that will move the needle in your life. Think of your purpose as a theme for the day. It's not just a to-do list, it's a guiding principle. Maybe today your purpose is to strengthen a relationship. Or maybe it's to make progress on a goal you've been procrastinating on. It could even be as simple as showing up as the best version of yourself in everything you do. I remember someone once asking me, "Jim, how do I stay motivated every day?" And my answer was this: define your purpose every morning. Because when you wake up with purpose, motivation follows. Purpose is the fuel. It gives you a reason to push through challenges and distractions. Let me tell you a quick story. Years ago, I had a mentor who taught me the value of starting the day with purpose. Every morning, he would sit quietly with a notepad and write down his intentions for the day. Not just what he needed to do, but why he needed to do it. He told me, "Jim, when you have a reason behind your actions, everything changes. You're not just working, you're working with meaning." That lesson stuck with me. And ever since, I've made it a habit to define my purpose every morning. Some days my purpose is big, like taking a step closer to a major goal. Other days it's small, like showing kindness to someone who needs it. But no matter what, it gives my day direction. So how do you define your purpose? Here's a simple method. 1, start with reflection. Ask yourself, what matters most to me right now? 2, think about impact. Identify 1 or 2 things you can do today that will create meaningful progress. 3, write it down. When you put your purpose on paper, it becomes real. It's a commitment to yourself. And here's the key. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. You don't need 10 different goals for the day. 1 or 2 clear intentions are enough. Now, let me warn you about something. As soon as you define your purpose, the world will try to distract you. Emails, phone calls, social media, they'll all fight for your attention. But remember this, distractions are temporary. Purpose is lasting. That's why it's so important to define your purpose early in the morning, before the distractions start. When you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., you have a unique opportunity. The world is quiet. Your mind is fresh. Use that time to set your intention for the day. When you start your day with purpose, you end it with fulfillment. You go to bed knowing you didn't just pass the time, you used it wisely. So tomorrow morning, before the day begins, take a moment to define your purpose. Write it down, focus on it, and let it guide you. Because when you live with purpose, you live with power. Number 3, feed your mind, fuel your spirit. Your mind is like a garden. If you don't tend to it, weeds will grow. If you don't nurture it, it won't flourish. And here's the truth. Every single morning, you have the opportunity to plant seeds of growth, wisdom, and positivity in your mind. The early morning hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. are sacred. They are the quietest moments of the day, free from distractions, noise, and demands. That's when your mind is most open, like fertile soil, ready to absorb whatever you choose to give it. So the question is, what are you feeding your mind? You see, the quality of your thoughts determines the quality of your life. If you feed your mind negativity, complaints, fears, doubts, that's what you'll carry with you throughout the day. But if you feed your mind inspiration, knowledge, and gratitude, you set a tone of strength and resilience. Let me give you a few ways to feed your mind and fuel your spirit during those early hours. 1, start with gratitude. The first thing I recommend is taking a moment to reflect on what you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. It's a small practice with a big impact. Write down 3 things you're thankful for. It could be something as simple as the roof over your head, the people in your life, or the fact that you woke up to a brand new day. Gratitude is a powerful way to set the tone for positivity and abundance. I remember a time in my life when I was struggling. Nothing seemed to be going right. And then a mentor said to me, "Jim, when you focus on what you don't have, you'll never feel satisfied. But when you focus on what you do have, even the smallest blessings, you'll feel rich beyond measure." That was a turning point for me. 2, read or listen to something inspiring. Next, fill your mind with ideas that inspire and challenge you. Read a book that uplifts you. Listen to an audio program that teaches you something new. These moments in the morning are your chance to connect with wisdom. Whether it's through great authors, thought leaders, or even spiritual texts. The beauty of this practice is that it doesn't just inspire you, it equips you. It gives you tools, ideas, and perspectives that you can carry into your day. 3, gratifying answer. Another powerful practice is affirmations. Take a few minutes to speak positive, empowering words to yourself. It might feel strange at first, but trust me, it works. Say things like, "I am capable of achieving my goals. I am strong, focused, and determined. Today's going to be a great day." What you tell yourself in the morning shapes how you see yourself throughout the day. Speak words of belief and encouragement, and watch how it transforms your mindset. 4, meditate or pray. Lastly, take a moment to connect with something greater than yourself. Whether through meditation or prayer, this is your chance to quiet your mind and center your spirit. Meditation helps you focus on the present moment. It calms your mind and prepares you to face the day with clarity. Prayer, on the other hand, is a way to seek guidance, strength, and wisdom. Both are powerful ways to fuel your spirit and find peace. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. "Jim, I don't have time for all of this in the morning." But let me tell you, it's not about how much time you spend, it's about what you prioritize. Even just 10 or 15 minutes of feeding your mind can make a world of difference. It's not the length of the practice, it's the consistency that matters. If you want to have a great day, start by having a great morning. Feed your mind with the thoughts, ideas, and beliefs that will uplift you. Fuel your spirit with gratitude, inspiration, and connection. Because when you take care of your inner world, your outer world will reflect it. It's not magic, it's a choice, a habit you build one morning at a time. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up, don't rush into the chaos of the day. Take a moment. Feed your mind, fuel your spirit, and set yourself up for success. Number 4, move your body, awaken your energy. Let's talk about energy. We all have it, but not all energy is created equal. There's the kind of energy that leaves you feeling drained and worn out, and then there's the kind that invigorates you, lights you up, and propels you forward. In the early hours, when the world is still, your body can either stay still, trapped under the weight of sleep, or it can rise with the energy of a new day. And I'll tell you this, moving your body in the morning can be one of the most powerful ways to unlock that energy. When you wake up, it's easy to stay tucked under the covers, to feel like you're still half in a dream. But the truth is, your body is made for motion. It's designed to move, to stretch, to awaken. If you want to feel energized, alive, and ready for anything, you've got to move your body. 1, but stretch. First things first, stretch. I know it sounds simple, but don't overlook it. Stretching is a way to wake up the muscles that have been resting all night. It's like turning the key to start your engine. I recommend doing some gentle stretches right when you get up. Reach your arms over your head, touch your toes, roll your neck, do whatever feels natural. The goal is not to push yourself too hard, but to gently encourage your body to come alive. I remember reading about a man who started every morning with 5 minutes of stretching. It wasn't anything intense, just enough to get his blood flowing. Within weeks, he started feeling more awake, more focused, and more energized. It wasn't about working out, it was about moving his body to start his day. 2, get your blood flowing. Next, add a bit more movement to your routine. Go for a brisk walk, do some light jogging in place, jump rope, whatever gets your blood circulating. This is where you're beginning to shift from the sleepy, sluggish state to something more dynamic. Exercise doesn't have to mean an hour at the gym or a run around the block. It could be a quick 10-minute burst of activity that gets your heart rate up. Studies show that even short bursts of physical activity can boost your mood and focus for hours. Think of it this way: your body is a vehicle, and the more you move it, the better it runs. Exercise is the fuel that powers your day. 3, challenge yourself. Now I'll take it a step further. If you're really looking to awaken your energy, add a challenge to your morning routine. It doesn't have to be extreme, but give yourself a task that stretches you a little bit. It could be doing push-ups, squats, or a plank. Maybe you want to hold a stretch for a longer period. The key here is to push your limits just a little. This challenge will help you break through any feelings of inertia, and when you succeed, it will give you a sense of accomplishment. There's something magical about challenging yourself, especially in the early hours. When you complete that challenge, no matter how small, you feel a rush of pride and energy. It sets a tone of discipline and determination for the rest of the day. 4, breathe deeply. And don't forget to breathe. You can't move your body properly if you're holding your breath. Take deep, full breaths. Breathe in deeply through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Breathing properly oxygenates your body, clears your mind, and helps your muscles move more freely. It also calms the nervous system and reduces stress. You can't feel truly energized if you're not breathing deeply. When you combine movement and deep breathing, you activate your body's natural energy. You feel more awake, alert, and alive. Here's the thing: you don't need a complicated fitness routine to get the benefits of morning movement. It's not about doing the most intense workout. It's about creating a habit of movement. When you move your body, you send a signal to your brain that it's time to wake up, time to start the day, and time to take control. That physical movement becomes a metaphor for your entire day. Just as you're physically moving, you are also mentally moving. Getting out of the inertia of sleep and into the energy of action. Think of it this way: when you move your body, you're moving your life forward. Each step, each stretch, each challenge you take becomes a symbol of progress. So tomorrow, when you wake up in those early hours, don't just lay there. Get up, stretch, move, and feel the energy start to flow. Your body will thank you, and your mind will follow. You'll feel awake, alive, and ready for whatever the day brings. And that energy will carry you all day long. Move your body, and you'll awaken the energy you need to conquer your day. Number 5, visualize the life you desire. You've moved your body. You've awakened your energy. Now let's talk about something even more powerful. Something that can shape the course of your life. You've heard the saying, "What you think about, you bring about." It's not just a nice quote. It's a truth that has been proven over and over again by people who've achieved remarkable things. But here's the thing: what you think about, you must also see. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools you have to create the life you desire. The greats of our time, the legends, they all knew this secret. They didn't just work hard. They imagined it. They saw it. And they brought it to life. When you wake up early, your mind is fresh. It's a blank canvas, ready to be filled with your thoughts, your dreams, your aspirations. This is the perfect time to visualize the life you want to live. Picture your ideal day. Picture your ideal life. Don't just go through the motions. See every detail. The house you live in, the car you drive, the people around you. Visualize the success, the joy, and the satisfaction that come from living your purpose. Feel the emotions as if it's already happening. I want you to think about your health. How do you feel when you're strong and healthy? Visualize your body in its prime. Picture yourself with energy, moving with ease, and living a life free of physical limitations. Next, think about your work, your career, or your business. What does success look like in your field? How does it feel to accomplish your goals, to receive recognition for your efforts? Feel that pride, that confidence. Now think about your relationships. Visualize the kind of people you want in your life. Supportive, loving, and inspiring. Picture your connections with family, friends, and colleagues. See yourself surrounded by people who lift you up and encourage you to be your best self. 2, don't go beyond the surface. Visualization isn't just about the surface level. It's not about the car or the house, although those things can be part of it. It's about the deeper aspects of your life, the fulfillment, the peace of mind, the freedom. Visualize how you'll feel when you've created the life you desire. The freedom to do what you want, when you want, without worry or fear. The pride of knowing you've worked hard to achieve your dreams. The confidence that comes from taking control of your future. When you visualize, think about what it will feel like to live with purpose, to live with meaning. Imagine the deep sense of satisfaction that comes from doing work that matters and that excites you. See yourself being the best version of yourself, constantly growing, improving, and evolving. 3, don't leave anything to chance. The more specific you can be in your visualization, the more real it becomes in your mind. The more real it becomes in your mind, the more likely it is to manifest in your life. If you want to be successful in your career, don't just imagine success in a vague sense. Visualize specific achievements. Finishing a big project, getting the promotion you've been working for, or closing that deal. Picture the steps you need to take to get there. If you want to improve your health, don't just visualize being healthy. Picture yourself waking up every morning feeling strong. Picture yourself eating nourishing foods, exercising, and feeling vitality in your body. See yourself making choices that align with the healthy lifestyle you desire. 4, the Bible says, go forth. Feel it in your heart. Visualization isn't just a mental exercise, it's an emotional one as well. If you want to truly bring your dreams to life, you need to feel them. As you visualize, let your heart fill with excitement, with gratitude, and with joy. Feel the pride of accomplishing your goals. Let the emotions of success flood through you. Feel the relief of overcoming obstacles, the satisfaction of living life on your terms. When you can feel the emotions associated with your vision, it becomes more than a dream. It becomes a part of you. It becomes real. And that feeling is what drives you forward, even when things get tough. 5, visualize the process, not just the outcome. It's easy to get caught up in the end result, but I want you to go a step deeper. Visualize the process too. Visualize the work you'll put in, the sacrifices you'll make, and the growth you'll experience. It's not enough to just see the finished product. You need to embrace the journey. The process is where you'll learn the most. It's where you'll find the strength and resilience to keep going, even when things seem hard. When you visualize the process, you're preparing yourself mentally and emotionally for the challenges that will come. You're telling yourself that you're ready to face whatever it takes to reach your goals. And that's when the magic happens. 6, align your actions with your vision. Visualization isn't just about imagining the life you want. It's about aligning your actions with that vision. If you want to live a life of health, wealth, and happiness, you have to take the steps that align with that vision every single day. When you visualize, ask yourself, what do I need to do today to move closer to this vision? What small step can I take that will bring me one step closer to making this life a reality? Visualization will give you the clarity and motivation to take inspired action. It will keep you focused on what matters most and help you stay on track when distractions try to pull you off course. Visualization is a powerful tool, but it's not enough to simply picture your dreams. You've got to feel them. You've got to embrace them. You've got to take action toward them. When you wake up in those quiet hours, take a few minutes to visualize your ideal life. Picture it clearly, feel it deeply, and then go out and make it happen. You have the power to create the life you desire. It starts with what you see in your mind. And with every step you take, you're turning that vision into reality. As we wrap up today's conversation, I want you to carry something with you, something simple yet powerful. The truth is, success isn't reserved for a select few. It's available to anyone willing to put in the work, to take the first step, and to keep moving forward each day. You've been given the gift of early hours, the quiet moments before the world wakes up. And in those moments, you have the power to shape your future. The key is not in doing more, but in doing the right things. So the next time you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., don't waste that time. Make it count. Reflect. Feed your mind. Move your body. And take action. Remember, your journey begins with the first step. And every step you take brings you closer to the life you desire. So get up, get moving, and make today the day you start living with purpose. Success isn't an accident. It's the result of consistent effort, discipline, and small actions taken over time. You have the power to create your future, one step at a time. Thank you for spending these moments with me. Let's keep moving forward together. Take that first step, and let's see where this journey takes you.